And starting.
Okay, hi, I'm Merriman Castles and I'm here with
Sanjay, Soni.
Beautiful. And Sanjay and I hold a vision together and we're very excited to share this with you. What we intend to do is over the next few weeks really share about astrology from an Eastern perspective. You are?
And Vedic astrology.
Yes, the Vedic astrologer, and from a Western perspective. And the reason we want to do this is we really hold a vision for business moving forward in this Aquarian age. And we are going to be holding a business accelerator in January here in Sedona, Arizona, up on Star Haven Ridge. And we will be sharing so many beautiful insights from our traditions. So I want you to talk a little bit, Sanjay, because I can run my mouth. But
So in our retreat, we're gonna mostly focus on the business, money, career, and we can see like how we can thrive and grow our business through the Vedic astrology and also the Western astrology. And we're gonna also experience the more spiritual perspective also. So there's so many things you can. It's just not enjoyable. It's just also very practical knowledge.
Absolutely. So we intend for folks to come. Really, this is not, it's an accelerator. So this is not, a retreat. This is an accelerator, really pumping you up as you're moving into 2026, into a rapidly changing landscape for business, for the economy, for our just lifestyle in general. And so we believe deeply that incorporating deep spiritual practices with strong business practices along with the wisdom of the stars, working with the flow of the planets to maximize not only your profits but satisfaction for your team, really feeling like you're working with a vision, a true vision, everybody working together on the same page. I think astrology, and tell me if you think that astrology's been very underutilized.
Yes,
at least in the West.
Since I'm working with the entrepreneur and business people, so mostly I found only there are two questions people bring. Either they want to grow their business or they have a problem. So we can see in Vedic astrology what the problems is coming and where you can grow your business. And also people also bring the question like if they want to do like a partnership, and you can see very clear in your Vedic astrology chart how you can bring the right partner in your business and you can grow, because everything belongs to the money first. If the money is not coming through your partner, then your partner Vedic astrology chart, then it doesn't work out. So that is a very important point we can see in the Vedic astrology. And also I also do the Vastu, so we can manifest that our desire through the Vastu. Vastu belongs to the housing, so we do the remedy for the house.
So, Sanjay, I think you're bringing up such an interesting point. And at some point I'm going to speak to how the Western astrology works with business, but I want to stay with this for a moment because what you're really saying is like the environment, the office, the space, that you can perform remedies within the space that bring greater harmony, greater profit.
Yeah. So there's a different type of Vastu. First, generally people want to do just for the home, for their like a happy living, and second for their business. So we have the office Vastu and also we have the company Vastu, and people also do the Vastu for their factory. So how we can bring like a more prosperity and the success in the business through the Vastu.
Which is a beautiful, beautiful practice that you're going to share some about, but we'll also be having different facets to this, beginning each day with a powerful meditation, grounding in. Tell us a little bit about that.
We're gonna, so there's so many beautiful practice we're gonna do, because as a spiritual entrepreneur, they really need to do real spiritual practice, and many people, everyone says I'm a spiritual, but no one is doing their spiritual practice.
Right.
So it's very important to know I'm on the right path or not. So we're gonna also like all the students, they're gonna learn what is the real spiritual practice. So morning time we're gonna focus on the yoga practice and spirituality. Afternoon we're gonna learn a lot about the business and how Vedic astrology work for your business and self entrepreneurship.
Perfect.
And evening we're gonna again do the meditation and relaxation. Yeah.
But there's going to be fun because there'll be kirtan also, which is a beautiful practice of call and response singing. And it's not, to me, like kirtan is not just getting together for a sing along. It is really harmonizing, and I think it's also helping to calibrate all of the work we've done.
Yeah.
And calibrate it and bring it into our bodies before we rest at night. And of course, I'll be sharing from the Western perspective astrology, where we do look at different charts. We can look at the incorporation date of your business. We can look at your leadership team and their charts, and we can really decide where people shine, where they really shine and where they thrive, and those areas where maybe they're not as strong. And so, we want to help you coordinate your team so that not only for maximum efficiency, yes, that's beautiful, but for really true happiness in the job and harmony in the job.
And since I moved to the United States, I learned very important thing in my life. Because so when you are a spiritual practitioner, but somehow people also experience like they are not able to make 100% material life. So we call 200% life, material life, and also spiritual life. So we call bhog and moksha. So moksha means like your spiritual practice where you are connecting to your divinity and your ultimate truth, and also 100% for your material life where you are able to receive everything. So this is like not just for the material, this is for spiritual also. How as a spiritual person also can be very very dedicated for their material practice also. Because in India, here like people sometimes they say, oh, money is the sin. No, money is not the sin. Because in India, we devoted to the Mother Lakshmi, and she is a goddess, and Mother Lakshmi represents the whole wealth and prosperity. So this is the whole journey for bhoga and moksha. Means you 100% material life and 100% spiritual life.
Amazing. Yeah. I mean, it's so beautiful, and I love Lakshmi. I actually, when I opened up my first business, my only business that I opened up, Hive Design and Porcelain, when I opened that business, I wore a Lakshmi necklace every day. Every day. And it was, and I actually carried the line, it's called Satya, but they're beautifully crafted, but I felt like she was really walking with me, really leading me to the place of prosperity within this endeavor. And there's an important aspect that even brings up to me, and I think you agree also, is that we are showing up in business, but we're also showing up in service.
Yes.
And that's an important component. Tell me a little bit about your thought about that.
About the services?
Yeah.
So services, like everyone here, to whatever you are receiving in the world, you have to give back.
Yes.
So that is the services. Mostly you can see many spiritual practitioners, they struggle with the material because only you are receiving, but you are not giving back what you learn. So that is a very important in your spiritual practice. For example, like many practitioners, like if they go to India, they are learning yoga and Ayurveda. So many practitioners, they just learning, but you are not giving your 100% back. Right. So that's why your Lakshmi is blocking. So you have to give 100% knowledge back to the world, whatever we are receiving. So that is called like a proper exchange.
I love it. I love it. And it's reciprocity. It's just so important for us to really embrace this as we are living in this Aquarian age and, evolving our own selves and evolving how we do business with one another and how we serve each other in this life. And so, I've studied many different cultures and traditions. It's one of my great passions. And this lemnisket, walking the lemnisket, which is a practice we will do, a meditative practice we will do, that helps us focus on what we want to bring in and how we want to give back.
Yeah. And many men saying is the Aquarian age, and in the Vedic astrology, what I experienced, this is called the Rahu age.
The Rahu age. Tell me
Rahu-
about that.
So Rahu
Is
is
it Ketu and
the
Rahu?
yes. So Rahu is the planet in the Western astrology we call the North Node, and Ketu is the South Node. So Rahu age means it's called I call Rahu genie. Genie means like a tit for tat. If
Yeah.
you want genie, your spiritual practice, genie gonna give you the 100% your spiritual practice. But if you wanna ask to genie something negative points, genie gonna make you experience all the negative. So in spiritual practice, like Rahu represented by the snake and his spinal cord, that is the snake, and there is a Susumna Nadi. So when you are focused on your meditation, that your energy is going up. But same time, Rahu is also creating the confusion because Rahu represented by the fog. So according to the Vedic astrology, only the Rahu has a capacity to make an eclipse on the sun. So most of the time people experience they are not happy because somehow their sun energy is not very strong, and that can be the cause of Rahu. So Rahu is making the confusion, and we are living such a world like I am speaking in front of you on the camera. That camera is your Rahu. Either same camera, same iPhone, or all the electronics you can use for your growth, spiritual growth, and also your material growth with spirituality. Same, many people they are getting bad addiction, bad habit. Also, you are receiving many kinds of the bad news. So this is the Rahu time. It comes very fast. You can see like many through the social media, you can be famous within a 2 hours.
Right.
And
Right.
whole world know about you, and you can be disappear within a 2 hour.
Yeah.
So Rahu means we have to go according to the time. And one thing I also learned in Vedic astrology, many people thinks what is the Jyotish and what is the astrology and why we need, because most of the people go to the astrologer like they think, so I have a problem and how we can resolve the problem, right? And since I am working and I figure out, everyone says only 2 words in their life. My time is good and my time is bad, right?
Right.
There's nothing belongs to like your personal, what is the personal problem really you are experiencing. Even sickness or your normal life relationship problem, business problem, every time you are saying my time is not good, so my business is not thriving. My time is not good, so my relationship is not good. Every time we are talking about the time. And Jyotish only represent the Jyotish means light. What is the meaning of the light? Time. So when we are connecting to the light, we are with the time, because it doesn't means like if you are unhappy today, you are not gonna be happy tomorrow. And if you are happy tomorrow, that means definitely little bit problems come. So the time is saying, yes, you experience and you connect to the light means Jyotish, and you can resolve that matter means if the bad time is passing, so we give the remedy and you just do meditation. So your spiritual time is coming, so you need to do spirituality, not like hitting your head in the wall.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so I love that in the Jyotish system that there are remedies that can be performed that will help you to navigate these times. I think in the Western system, we're really looking at the planetary motions. I mean, you're doing the same thing, but looking at the flow of the planets. And with this, we're seeing how you can navigate times with more grace and ease. Every time is not an easy time, but when you are flowing with the planetary energies, you are more likely to navigate these times with a much softer heart, a gentler spirit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you are not just going to experience, you're gonna learn your new life.
Yeah.
So you are most welcome to join us. our retreat.
Yes.
And we are very limited spots, so
We are.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're calling, and I, like I said, this is an accelerator. So don't think of it as a retreat. You are accelerating. You're accelerating up. We will have, they will be long days. You will have time to sleep and eat and breathe and all of that. But your time will be really maximized while we're together.
Yeah, and also you are not just coming to learn something. You're gonna meet new community. You're gonna make a new family.
Yes.
Because most of the things also I experience in United States, no one have a proper community and family.
Right.
And only you can make a community and family just by the spiritual practice.
Absolutely.
And you are real spiritual practitioner, means you are really doing a meditation in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need someone like to share your experience. Because many spiritual practitioners, they just say, oh, I am spiritual. Then there is no practice.
Yeah.
So it's important to experience both material and spirituality.
Well, and I agree. And I will say we will share many different practices with you, methods with you. It's not that you need to incorporate every single one of them. You find what works for you, what's manageable, and we make a plan before you go home, what you're going to integrate into your day that's going to enhance not only your business but your spiritual life.
Yeah.
So,
You are most welcome. Everyone is most welcome to join.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
So what you want to talk a little bit about the astrology right now?
I think we can talk about the astrology right now. I have to check the planetary system.
Okay, I've been looking at it all day long because it's been a very interesting time. It's October 13th. Today, there was a peace agreement signed, and the prisoners were released, and or hopefully they've all been released by now, and we have a peace agreement that is it's in place now. So what's interesting about that is Venus, the planet of love. Yes, we think of her as the planet of love, but she is also the planet of values. If you looked at the stock market today, you saw a huge jump as Venus ingressed into Libra, which is her home sign.
Venus also called justice.
Justice. Yes, she is justice. Mm-hmm. And she is about fairness, balance. Libra is the scales.
Yeah.
So this is about being balanced and fair. And yet, when she moved into Libra, she made a pretty immediate trine to Uranus, which is freedom. Yeah. And our hope and prayer with that freedom is these folks are truly free, that everyone who is experiencing bondage is truly free. Mm-hmm. It also made a trine to Pluto. Pluto is our planet of transit, and it's interesting, in the West we work with the outers, and they're not going to be working, Sanjay will not be working with those in the Vedic practice, but this is why our accelerator is so unique, because we're going to get a multifaceted view of the astrology. They're not contradictory, they're complementary. But
you're going to experience very strong Rahu and Ketu.
Yeah, you are.
Because in the Western astrology, they don't talk about Rahu and Ketu. So that is like a key. And also we have a nakshatra that is called constellation. So that is like the more deep interpretation of your Vedic astrology chart, where you can really see like where the elements is connecting, because the whole Vedic astrology based on the elements and how we bring the align of the elements, and your life become very easy.
That's a beautiful point. So one of the things that when we talk about the astrology of the day, Venus moving into Libra, that's air, and then having a trine to Uranus is also air. And a trine to Pluto, the planet of transformation, is also air. Very, very interesting. And then also Venus is having an opposition. So we're having a friendly relationship, a beautiful air trine relationship, but we're having an opposition relationship to Neptune. Neptune is the planet of illusions and disillusionment. That can also be the planet of dreams. But in opposition to Venus, this is a very important time for every person to do your homework. Really, do your homework.
Yes.
Don't just believe what you're being told. Do your work. We're talking about elements, air and fire. What does air and fire do together? It can be explosive.
It can be very good.
It can be very explosive. So, you know, when we're looking at it from an elementary standpoint, we're going, wow, this is a very explosive time. The chart currently has, you know, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is in Cancer. Is it in Cancer in Vedic right now? Right now, or is it still in Gemini?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I put him on the spot right there. There's a slight difference in the systems, but they are complementary.
Yeah.
So, you know, the beauty is right now, though, I think what we really want to share with you right now is the interesting effects that these planetary movements have had on the world stage. Seeing the peace agreement signed, seeing these prisoners released, praying that all are truly released and that peace will prevail. That is our highest prayer. Prayer is an air activity. It is an activity of spoken word. It is an activity of spirit. And that fire also, Neptune can carry that dream up in a beautiful way rather than an explosive way, like a beautiful fire that you gaze at on a cool fall night. So, you know, this is a hopeful moment that we're in right now. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a little bit from us. Is there anything you want to add?
I think for today is enough.
Okay. All right. All right. And we're going to get tighter and better as we go along.
Yeah.
But we are very excited to share this with you. You can visit my site, merrimancastles.com, and we'll put this in there, or you can visit
SedonaVedicAstrologer.com, so you can check all my offering and all the information about the Vedic astrology.
That's right. So Sanjay and I both offer, we offer individual readings, we offer consultations for businesses, and you go to our site and see all that we do. Because also on my site, one other thing I didn't share is we will be working with deep channeling in the Akashic records, which we'll save that for our next time we're together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Thank you. And excuse all our critters in the background.